Hello, I'm Jackson Dahiriwe, a student at Southern New Hampshire University, and I'm working on the project called What's Your Function under the goal Manage a Business Organization. So here are the points I'm going to focus on in this project. Firstly, I will see the description of our 5 major functions of management and provide example for each. So among those 5 function of management, there is planning, there is organizing, there is staffing, there is reading, also there is controlling. So also I will also working on description of the 3 management style by as well as providing their strengths, their weaknesses, as well as also showing one scenario related to those management styles. So the first style is directing, the second one is delegating, the third one is discussing. So starting from the first one, which is planning, planning is the function of management that involves thinking about the activities required to achieve a desired goal. This means that it is a function that implies deciding what needs to happen in the future and creating plans for action. So, for example, a company can set a goal of gaining 30% as the annual profit. This means that they are planning to get their plan is to get a profit which is equal to 30%. So again, the second one is organizing. Organizing is the function of management that involves developing an organizational structure among workers and making appropriate use of the resources to achieve the planned goal. Meanwhile, this function allows the managers to coordinate workers, resources, and the procedures toward the plan. So there are many examples of organizing in management, including creating and keeping deadlines, decision making, team management. Also, making schedules can be one example of organizing. So the third management function is staffing. Staffing is the management function concerned with hiring skilled workers in the company for specific position. This means that it refers to job analysis, recruitment, and hiring people with quality for appropriate employment. So the following is an instance of the staffing function of management. So at the time the cyber cafe will have a problem of exhausting its internet in a short time or in a few days compared to what expected, today's expected, it will hire an experienced IT so that he or she can address that issue of exhausting the internet. So the fourth function of management is leading. Leading is the function of management deals in influencing or motivating employees to achieve company's goal. This means that leading is a managerial function that determines what is needed in the company and influencing people to do it. So, for example, the manager can lead with examples toward the company's goal. This means that if the manager wants something to be happened in a good way, he can just be an exemplar to the fellow employees, where this can just influence the rest of employees to work hard. The last function of management is controlling. So controlling is a function of management which helps to ensure the business is processing towards the planned goals. This means that this function involves checking if the current outcomes or products is matching with the planned goals, the planned goal towards the achievement. So there are many factors that can indicate that someone is using controlling function. For example, in the business, you can find the manager controlling all businesses activities so that he or she can reach to the business goals. Let us also proceed with the management styles, as well as providing the strengths, weaknesses, and providing the scenario for each management style. The first style is directing. Directing is a management style where the manager provides the instructions to be followed by the employees to accomplish tasks. So, meanwhile, this means that the manager tells the employees what they have to do and how they can do it at a certain time. With this, the employee needs to wait for the direction and as well as the instructions from the manager before performing any activity. So the strengths of directing management is the first one is directing style creates clarity within role expectations. Many employees used to ask themselves what are the tasks, what are their tasks when they get to their job. But the employees who have a directive reader do not question or ask themselves this question by asking what is our task. This is because their leader will provide clarity about employees' role in the every activity. So another strength of directing is that directing style provides structure to unstructured tasks. This means that the directive leaders can give the effective structure to help employees through their experience and knowledge. With this, the leader's experience can be transferred or copied by the employees toward positive achievement. Also, there are some weaknesses that can be caused by directing management style. So directing style avoids the use of collaboration. On this point, as employees do what they're supposed to do, there will be a limitation to initiative of workers who are responsible for creative job function. Again, another weakness is that directing style is highly dependent upon the leader. This means that in the company where the employees used to work at the presence of the leader. So, however, this will cause employees to not work when there is the absence of the leader. So, I have a scenario that matching with this management style. So I remember in 2018, I was an employee in the company called Itala Media Company Limited that offers video production and photography services to its customers. So at the time I was there, we as employees, we used to do what the leader wanted us to do, and he always showed us the way you can do that. So this means that the leader of the company used directing style management. So moving forward, the delegating style is the management style that deals with sharing or distributing tasks to the employees. This means that the manager of the lead or the leader appoints tasks to the workers so that those workers or employees can work on those tasks independently, personally, or collaboratively. So there are strengths that are matching with directing management style. Sorry. Employees feel trusted to get on with their own work and project. This trust can really improve the team staff morale and lead people just to take greater ownership of their work. This means that this will motivate workers to work hard as they will take the business as theirs. Also, another strength is that the management style can boost a creative environment since people will be innovative to solve different problems in the company. So this means that to give employees tasks can cause them just to be creative and innovative on how they can accomplish those tasks they have been provided by the leader or the manager. So there are also the weaknesses of directing management style. So delegating management style can lead to poor management structure. This means that the employees can be confused the process of on how things can happen due to how there is no leader to manage the structure. So another also weakness of directing management style is that it can lead to poor performance. This means that at the time there will be the absence of the manager in the company, so some employees can do what they want in their own way, which can later lead to poor performance. This means that at the absence of their leader, employees cannot perform well their activity. So here there is a scenario that matching with delegating management style. So the delegating, there is a time where in the business there can be different tasks to be achieved in a short period of time. So with this, the manager can just take the decision of tasking or dividing tasks to different workers to be done independently or collaboratively toward goals. This can indicate that there is a delegation management style at that time. So moving to the last management style, which is discussing. So discussing style is a management style where involves asking the right question to employees what can be done before making the decision. This means that the manager strengthens critical thinking as well as discussion by posing employees about many questions about how they can solve the issue or how this issue can be resolved. So there are strengths around this discussing management style. So discussing management style is useful for problem solving for difficult issues, as it enables collaborative work. Team members are more willing to put forward ideas and work together for solving this solution or together for a solution. Also, another strength is that discussing management style increases knowledge level of the entire team due to how knowledge will be actively shared and promoted. This means that some team members can learn to others' experience as they will be sharing in team. So means that here some team members can learn from others so that they can just also be get knowledge from them. Also, there are some weaknesses around this discussing management style. So discussing management style can cause misunderstanding between team members. This will happen at the time some employees will be defensive to their answers by considering them to be correct than others' answer. Again, another weakness of discussing style is that discussing management style can lead team members to disagree and where they cannot reach to a consensus. This can lead to not ultimately make the decision, where this can delay the conclusion. So meanwhile, this can indicate that there isn't organization and management in a team. So there is a scenario that that can be matching with discussing management scenario. It is known that the company has opportunity as well as challenges. There is a situation where a company can meet with difficult problems that requires many and strong ideas to overcome that problem. So with this, the manager can call for a team meeting with the purpose of having different ideas from team members to get to the problem solved. This can indicate that the use of discussing management, since they will discuss how the problem can be solved from one's idea to others' idea. So it means that all employees as well as the management team can just bring ideas to solve that problem. So thank you so much. This can be the end of my work. Thank you.